Hello, everybody!
Mario Kart! Hey!
And in this video, I am being joined by RexTempus. Hello!
It's a me, RexTempus. How are you?
Woohoo! And in this video, we are going to be, and oh, I've been kind of dreading this. We're going to be playing 200 CCs today.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to talk about more Mario movie and other Mario stuff.
Yes.
While I'm apparently going crazy fast, breaking his crucial speed.
That's okay. We can do this.
Yes.
But now we gotta find the perfect vehicle for him.
There's a streetel.
Yeah, I feel like with his jungle.
Look at him in a boat.
It's funny, but he's a representative of Mario Kart TV.
Oh, hey look, this isn't one for you, RexTempus. TikTok. Oh no, we're
There
going
we
to
go.
Rainbow Road. Oh no.
Wait, how many Rainbow Roads do they have?
They have 3. 2 of them are going to do 200 CCs.
Yes, good luck with that.
Oh man. There you are, RexTempus.
Aha.
You're being represented.
Yes, I do feel represented. I feel seen.
Oh, it's an alarm clock. That's funny.
Yes. Alright, so maybe you already had an idea, or like a similar idea to what I did as far as what I wanted to talk about. But, I mean, honestly, last time we played, we talked about our impressions of the Mario movie.
That's a falling down pit. Yeah.
Yes. So I think the next direction the conversation has to go is...
Did he just dab?
Yes. A Mario Kart cinematic, or not Mario Kart, a Nintendo cinematic universe.
I was actually thinking about that. First, in that same theme, but continuing with the whole idea of Mario. Oh, I thought that was a jumpable one. That's my bad. Oh no.
Yes.
Last episode, I was disappointed that there was no Mario. There was no reference to Luigi's Mansion. But I was thinking, what if they had like a horror-esque story for that?
Luigi's Mansion, like a story specifically for Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, but like in a kind of theme of horror with but a child version. I don't know if they've done that before.
Yeah,
they probably tried to, but like that was my thought is what if they do like a Luigi's Mansion horror movie?
Right. Yeah. Well, one of the reasons I thought it'd be good to have you as Donkey Kong, and again, you seem to have the same thought, was because that's one of the big ones a lot of people are talking about. Is, well, first of all, Nintendo has said they are definitely they want to see more movies. They are very happy with the results that they got from this one.
Very happy.
Obviously, yeah.
To hear about that.
Yeah, and they did specific because a lot of people are like, "Oh, is there going to be like a Mario Bros. 2?" That's obviously the first thought.
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, we're going to we're going to be looking at more than just Mario." So then a lot of people are like, "Well, obviously that has to be Donkey Kong," because of course they keep their view very small, if you will. It's like we have to use characters from this movie and spin out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that Donkey Kong has enough that you probably could make a movie. Like, his bananas are stolen or something like that.
Like Kirby. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think that'd be kind of funny. But like I said, I would love to see a Luigi's Mansion one where, like, it's horror-esque, similar to Luigi's Mansion. It's not really horror, but it's pretty scary. Still,
yeah.
I think that'd be cool. Another idea I had, because there's sometimes vacation movies, that's where they could have.
What, Super Mario Sunshine?
Yeah. Oh, also that's where they could introduce EGAT is in the Mario Luigi's Mansion, and they can in Luigi's Mansion movie, and then they can finally say that he did make the warp pipe.
Okay, you're just all about that, Mario Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion.
It's a theory, yeah. It's the right theory, and also I was actually thinking, but like this would be, oh my goodness, this is really fast. But I was also thinking like. Other movie tropes would be good too, like similar to like a space one for Mario Galaxy.
Well, again, you're keeping your focus just on Mario himself. Like, what would they do with the next movie? And I can understand why you're doing.
not like a specific sequel to Mario and Mario himself, but like what else can they do with other titles, like with other Mario titles? Because you know there's plenty of option there.
Well, the thing is, if you have a Mario title, then you have to have Mario.
Yeah,
and
but
at least with
not
Luigi's Mansion, I mean, you could do other things.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking of like other tropes or oh yeah, and you know, speaking of space theme, if they weren't going to do Mario, I think they'd have a better one with what if they did like a Metroid movie?
Yes. Well, so when I was thinking about a Nintendo cinematic universe, of course, one of my thoughts was another well-known cinematic universe, looking at how Marvel did theirs.
Yeah.
And could Nintendo adapt that strategy, and what would it look like?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
you know, my thought is you have a couple of, like, early successes. I don't know how, but you have to find some sort of character who can, like, appear, like, in multiple movies. It's kind of like, you know, the Agent Coulson.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know who it would be.
Yeah, I'm not
Probably
sure.
It has to be somebody who can't carry their own. Yeah, well, I don't know. That's probably not well known enough, but it probably has to be somebody who couldn't carry a movie on their own.
Yeah.
You know, of course, I'm going to push Ice Climbers, but I'm not saying it has to be Ice Climbers, but I'm saying, like, somebody at that level.
Ice Climbers doesn't make sense because they're not exactly an agent of collectivity.
No, but I'm just saying, like, the idea that, you know, they had one movie, but they've been in every Smash Brothers.
Oh.
So, you know, they are known.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah, and you know, that actually got me to thinking about, oh, well, I might not win this, actually. But
maybe not.
What would their Avengers be? And I mean, it's just perfect. I mean, they already have something perfect for that. Their Avengers would be
Super Smash
Brothers, yeah.
And their first villain
would be Master Hand.
And then, like, the second one, they get Chaos Hand, and then the third one, they get Taboo.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just perfectly right there.
I mean, yeah, that's all right there given to you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's just obvious. I had a few ideas for, like, I know they all had a Kid Icarus reference, and I know it'd be a long shot. But I think, because Kid Icarus it's very story-driven, and it's very good with story. What if they did that, like, a Greek parody movie, similar to Hercules, but, you know, with Kid Icarus?
Okay.
There's enough lore, there's enough villains there for a movie. Oh my gosh, me and Bowser got stuck in the same place.
Yeah.
And it looks like Bowser's stuck there, actually. It looks like he's stuck there.
Yeah, heavier characters, I guess.
I think his AI is stuck there. Look, he's still there, see?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he got free now, but yeah. I personally see, like, yeah, they work on a Mario, you know, Bro movie too, but, you know, I would like to see them then go over to a Zelda.
Yeah, I think that would be I think that would be the second one, because that one is full of stories. Everyone wants that, and there's just so much you can do. It's full of lore. It's full of characters.
It's very well known. You know, very well loved.
People really want it. Like, there's definitely a huge audience that wants to see that.
Right.
Like, I think that would be the logical next step after. If they were going to do anything like not Mario, I think the next one would be The Legend of Zelda, because that's their, like, second most well known, and especially after the success with Breath of the Wild.
Well, I can't remember if it was Illumination or if it was Blue Sky, one of those companies. I actually did go to Nintendo with, like, a test reel. You know, saying, like, if you let us do a Legend of Zelda movie, this is the kind of quality we can give you. So, you know, they actually, you know, other people want to see this happen too. The ones who actually own some of these studios.
Yeah, who can produce it, yeah.
But of course, Nintendo, yeah, I mean, rightfully so, they were gun shy after the live action movie.
Yeah.
But now they've, I think, gained faith in what's possible out there. So.
Yeah, I mean, this was a success. This is probably. I don't know what movies are actually coming up in 2020. 2023, but I think this is probably going to be the biggest one.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, anytime you do a movie for kids, there's always a certain level of an audience kind of built in.
Bowser won again.
Kids want to keep going back to see the same movie again and again to a level that adults may not always want to.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the other thing is that when you do movies where there's like a big reveal, you can never really see it for the first time again. So, some movies it's good just to see it in small doses.
Yeah.
But I think the simplicity of the Mario movie means you can see it over and over and still enjoy it and probably get more out of it because it's like, I didn't see that, fan service, or I didn't see that, cameo, so.
It's, the possibilities are exciting, and this is going to be terrible.
So, yeah, like I said, what I'd like to see next is, like I said, Super Mario Brothers 2. And there's, so many directions they could go. They could start with a vacation, which could include elements from Super Mario Sunshine, also any of the sports games, before, the threat shows up. And it could either be Bowser again, or it could be, Mario does actually have a few other villains.
Yeah.
That they could use.
I'd like to, I don't know, like I said, I hope, the fireworks in the background are cool. Yeah.
They could bring in Wario. That would be an interesting take.
That'd also be weird, because, once again, I see him similar to Bowser. It's like, I never really saw him as a threat.
Right. Well, I can see him, doing some sort of robbery, or trying to steal something from the princess, or trying to kidnap the princess in order to get money, or, any number of things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
and
of course, they hinted to Yoshi there, so I wonder what they're going to do with that.
Yeah. Sometimes you never know with things like that. It's like, is that going to be for the next movie, or is it just, that sort of thing where it's like, it's funny, yeah.
I mean, I think he's going to be, they actually did have Yoshi there. So, I think they're going to do something. I don't know if it's going to be that integral to the plot, but I think they're saying that he is there.
Right. Maybe they could do something with his family finding a Yoshi egg or something.
Yeah, Jurassic World. Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Yes,
I actually won! Oh, no, I didn't win. Bowser still won.
Is that the last one?
Yep.
Holy cow.
Apparently, when you go 200 cc's, I was noticing this too. When you go 200 cc's, the race goes much faster.
Yes. It's like we need to race at 50 cc's just so we can discuss everything we want to discuss.
Probably. Tears of Mingo actually brought up a suggestion for an Ice Climber movies. Basically make it like a survival / documentary style, which I thought would be hilarious.
I would love to see that, but I don't know that they would ever have
I don't think they would do
numbers.
that. But if they were to do that, that's what they would do. They would make it like a documentary survival movie. Something serious.
Or what they could do is do it as something like a 10-minute extra.
Yeah.
So it's not like a full movie, and they can put it in with another, how Pixar, while the Incredibles were fighting, this was what was going on with Jack, or something like that.
Yeah. Mario short.
That's right. Or something. Other Nintendo characters.
This really does open up a lot of new possibilities out there.
I feel like we need another race.
Oh no, we got credit.
Okay, alright. So, yeah, we have Metroid, which is space. We have Luigi's Mansion, which is horror. We have The
Legend
Link,
of Zelda, which
is
would be medieval.
Yeah. We have
Kid Icarus
Mario.
would be good for Greek style. But monster,
sort of
big monster.
Gods and monsters, yeah.
That's it, yeah. And that'd be cool. I don't know if they do it, but all the material would be there similar to Mario.
Yeah. Now, one of the characters that's super popular, but I would think would be the hardest to actually turn into an entire movie, Kirby.
Oh, yeah.
Because his personality is so childlike and he can't even talk.
Yeah.
I can see that being hard to just write from a writer standpoint.
I think that would be kind of interesting because that was one of the things I was thinking. Would they make the Legend of Zelda silent type movie? But maybe they would do that for Kirby. Actually,
I think you have to have your protagonist talk.
He has his protagonist there. He has Meta Knight, King Dedede. Those are enemies, but sometimes they help him. You got a few of those other characters from the cartoon. That
the old cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, Kirby, right back at you.
Yeah.
I mean, what about a Pokemon? No.
Oh yeah, there's tons of those.
How would you? Would you add Pokemon into the cinematic universe, and how would you add them?
That'd be funny if they did that similar to how Marvel did Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Although I don't want recently. I've hated this for, not just movies, but for games or anything media. I've started to hate multiverse. Connected worlds, fine, as long as they're all in the same world. But multiverse, I hate.
Well, I think the problem is with a Nintendo cinematic universe, there has to be an element of a multiverse or different planets.
Well, no, because the warp pipe doesn't count, because that is the same world. But multiverse means... multiverse doesn't mean there's multiple dimensions. That's, multi-dimensional. Which is fine. Multiverse means the same parallel universe. So basically, the same thing can happen, but in different order and circumstances. And that's what I'm tired of seeing, actually. And I think a bunch of other people are, too, from what I've heard.
It is overdone recently. And a lot of writers are using it as a cheat, because it's this person died, but...
Yeah, multiverse is really just the largest and most annoying cop-out ever.
Yeah.
It's basically like time travel, but no strings attached, basically.
Right.
Which is, the annoying, because that's the whole point of time travel. I didn't like about the Marvel Last Infinity War is that they treated time travel, how they were, made fun of Ant-Man for being like, oh, are you really basing time travel off of just this one movie? And at first, it's like, no, you guys did it wrong. You're the ones who aren't doing time travel, right? Time travel is supposed to have so many strings attached.
Right. Yeah.
I know I turned to a little rant about that, but I got a little mad at that scene. It's like, no, you guys are the ones who are doing it wrong. How dare you Back to the Future? How dare you try and tarnish the name of Back to the Future like that? Especially with its, well thought out time travel.
And on that note, it's probably a good time to wrap.
But I don't want multiverse, but multi-dimensional, that would be good.
Yes.
I mean,
and lots of warp pipes.
I mean, Metroid, that'd be easy. Metroid or Samus is just, in space. I mean,
right.
Samus being in space can also coexist with Mario in New York.
Yeah.
That's not too hard to believe.
Yeah, it's just when you get into, say, The Legend of Zelda, where, it's technology or magic.
Yeah, that would have to be a different world, or possibly even just the past. But I think that would come with too much strings attached, but that would be fun, They've got, they got the Triforce, they've traveled to different worlds plenty of times. I mean, there's the Shadow Realm, so...
Low rule versus high rule.
Yeah, so multi-worlds is not something new to The Legend of Zelda. That would be fine.
Right. There's ways to do it well, and a lot of people aren't.
Yeah, and I think they could do it well. I mean, especially with Nintendo, it's very good that they have oversight. They very much have control over it.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're not giving up that control.
Yeah, and never again.
Good for them. Yes.
All right. So I think that's a perfect time to end the episode there. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody!
Mario Kart 8!
And apparently lagging a little bit.
Is it?
No, you didn't have your timing right.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.